Well, it's Christmas Eve, and I had a couple people ask for a video, kind of blow by blow walk through the Winter Village. And this is as far as I've gotten it so far. It's obviously a project that I've been working on and will continue to work on for a couple more years for sure. Still trying to figure out how to get the lights run and the USB cables and all those things, but I'll just kind of walk through where we are so far in the build. We've got the Lego train station here over in Easttown. Little gingerbread house. We'll fly over this little drone like action. We've got the chateau and the bus that comes along with the train station. A little red truck back there makes me think of the truck I grew up driving. It was old blue, but similar kind of style. Back there in the corner, we've got the bakery. And then what will be eventually a church is the Great Hall. I've got a couple sets that I'm going to add to this to create a large cathedral, which I'm excited about that build. So that's the first part of this village, I'm referring to as Easttown. And then as I pan across, you'll see the park here and part of Main Street. So I'm going to just kind of come around here. Back this little park back section here, we've got Santa Claus next to a mail drop and a little girl getting a picture taken. And some carolers singing some Christmas holiday songs, along with a little place to grab a little bite to eat. A little snow blower tucked in under the side there. I'm going to continue across the park. You can see a little family here taking in the picture. And the big tree. Little worker going up and making sure the light bulbs are all working. Got another family back here with a little torch walking through the winter wonderland. You'll notice here there's a skating rink. The person who's had a mishap stuck into a snowbank. Maybe they got upset. Like the old Jingle Bells song. Little guy out flying his drone. Family here. Sisters out for a little stroll in their sleigh. Coming up on the little hill in the park, we got a little guy up top with a snowball ready to get into a snowball fight, and a person snowboarding into a tree. Oh my gosh. Mom's watching a little worried from the distance there. Then cruising back over the tree here, we've got a little market set up on the west side of the park where people can grab little goodies and listen to some music, warm up a little bit next to the fire. Crossing the street, you'll notice we have an apartment building. Mail trucks coming and delivering all the gifts and letters. We've got the French Cafe here. People dining, and a little spot up here in the back patio. Then cruising across, we've got a couple more apartment buildings upstairs above the pet store. Got the truck here that's doing a little snow plowing. It's got a Christmas tree in the back. And I'm going to just pan out here a little bit. You can see we also have the trolley, which is new this year. One of my favorite little builds of the year. And then panning back across, we've got Westtown. We got the fire truck and the firehouse back there. You got the pool hall, detective agency. Here you got Al's Barber and Salon, and the newly revamped Emporium. Now this is the toy shop with a little post office attached to the back side. Now we're going to move over to the wilderness. This is the north side, going north. So I've been working quite a bit this year, working on and around the cider mill. This was a mock I purchased from Rebrickable. And you can see some of the really wonderful details of that. And I decided it needed to be set out in the wilderness. So there's a little frozen pond here in the woods. You can see the kind of rough country road here crosses the railroad tracks over to the next part of town. There's a big chateau here. I've been working on this birch tree. That was yesterday's project. And this chateau is also a Rebrickable mock. Some wonderful little details. It's actually 3 stories. There's a basement and all kinds of good stuff inside. I'll show you another time what the inside looks like. And then the work to be done, obviously you can see that I got a little bit of a mountain. The last couple of years I've been doing this out of plywood. So eventually this will be Legos. You got Santa's Village up top. You've got an animated Santa Claus with his reindeer there. And a couple little caves with some adventure waiting to happen. And you'll see eventually we'll have maybe a barn or some stables and the ability for these horses to move around. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed my little Lego village this year. This has been a work I've been working on for many years, and something I'll probably continue to do for a long time. Thanks, and Merry Christmas.